Hey everybody, it's me, Luenell, the original bad girl of comedy, and welcome to Hey Luenell, the YouTube and Instagram live show. Today's guest is the incomparable, amazing, effervescent sex kitten known as Gertha Mae Valentine, and she's gonna be our guest, so stay tuned. LUENELL on YouTube. Hey everybody, once again, it's me, your host, Luenell, at Hey Luenell, the YouTube and Instagram show. LUENELL on YouTube. Our very first guest, I'm so excited to have her. She's known throughout the entertainment industry, and she has made her mark through various relationships in Hollywood. I'd like to welcome to our show today, Gertha Mae Valentine. Miss Gertha Mae, thank you for coming to our show today.
Thank you for having me, honey.
I know that your schedule is so popping.
Yes, it is.
It's hard to get time with you, but I appreciate you being here.
Good.
So what I'd like to cover today is your years in Hollywood and some of the fabulous relationships that you had with the many, many stars. It's been a long, long known legend that Gertha Mae Valentine was the best kept secret in Hollywood. What do you care to share with us today, sister?
Well, you know I don't like to tell all of my business, honey, but I have been around in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me and James Brown, we got down a lot.
Yes.
And I used to cook, his favorite thing was salmon croquettes. I'll never forget him.
Oh, I can't blame
And he'd like breakfast and, dinner time.
Yes.
And, he had a little temper. And one time he called himself being mad at me. And I got to the house and he locked me out the house. Well, I broke the window and I came on in and it turned him on. But, that's another story.
Well, James Brown, we know he'd like to get up on the downstroke.
Yes, and he couldn't quit me at all because I used to press his hair.
Oh, right.
And that was a hard
now that's when you got him.
Yeah.
When can't nobody lay that wave like you.
Baby, everybody thought it was a wig, honey, but that was his hair. And it was a nappy as a cooter bear's ass, you hear me? But I used to press the dog hell out of it.
Yes. Well, thank you for giving the look to the Godfather of Soul.
I did that.
What type of traveling have you done in your lifetime, Gertha Mae? We hear that you're very well traveled and that your passport has many stamps in it.
It does, sweetie. And I used to be scared to fly. So let's talk about my Greyhound travel. I recently got my passport because of, Greyhound shut down because of COVID and stuff. So I got a passport now, but I prefer Greyhound. I used to love Greyhound because I'd fry me some chicken and make me a pound cake.
Just like they used to do for Martin Luther King.
Baby, I used to eat that fried chicken and pound cake, and I always sit in the front.
And I have had her fried chicken. I'm here to tell you, it's orgasmic. I did shit to that chicken bone last night. Well, that's another story.
That's a whole nother story.
Now, would you say that the Hollywood icons of today are very different than the Hollywood icons that were coming up, in the good old days of Hollywood?
I would say that, Beyonce, she's one of my fans. She loves me. And I appreciate that. However, I hate when she copies my style.
Yes.
And she doesn't give me credit for it. She pretends that it was her thing.
Beyonce?
Yes. And I love that little baby. I love her mother, Tina. And anytime I need to get in touch with Beyonce, I have to go through Tina because, she's so busy, her and Jay-Z with his cute self. But anyway, back in the day, you get your respect. If somebody copied my outfit, they'd say, I got this from Gertha Mae Valentine.
Yes.
Beyonce doesn't do that. But it's all right because we all know who did it.
Well.
Thank you. We all know who the originator is.
The original Ivy Park? That's you.
Oh, God.
Well, let me ask you this, because this is well known and documented also that you and Beyonce, you tend to go back and forth sometime. Now, not only do we want to know more about that, but who are some of the young men that you do like in the industry now? Like, do you like Lil Usher?
Usher's cute, but no.
Who's it for you?
For me, I like that Kevin Gates. Something about that little thug, because he's been to jail and he's a real thug. Sometimes, these rappers, they rap about carrying guns and going to jail, but they haven't. That Kevin Gates, honey, he's a thug for real. he's been to jail. He kicked somebody in the face, you know. And, you know, everybody was mad at him. I said, but what did she do? You know. And I've been to a couple of his concerts, and I got to the, you know, front row, of course. I just wiggled my way up there. And we locked eyes. We did. And he got a little nervous. He got a little nervous.
Did you make him nervous, Gertha Mae?
I said, you're such a pretty boy, you know, because I usually don't do yellow. Because he's a yellow pretty thing, honey. I usually do those chocolate 50 cent, you know. I would date him, but I used to date his daddy quarter. But anyway.
Well,
Kevin Gates, if you're watching this, honey.
Get it. Pull up on me.
Pull up on me, baby.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me.
As I was saying, the Hollywood stars of just you, they were so together and they were so dapper and they used to dress so well. You know, I like you, Sister Gertha Mae Valentine, not sister, like my friend. I like to call you my friend.
We're friends.
And okay, thank
but
you.
I'm old enough to be your mother, so don't be disrespectful.
I'm sorry, darling. You very
right,
right. My bad.
Yeah.
As the kids say.
Can I just do one thing before I forget?
Yes.
I brought you a gift.
Did you?
I did. You know,
What is this?
Lashes.
Oh, I love lashes. You know that's my thing. Thank you, darling. Look at here. They big too, just like I like them.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you, Gertha.
Those are whipped by Niecy. Whip appeal lashes.
With that whip appeal. You got that whip appeal. Come on and lay it on me.
Speaking of that baby face, I wrote that song. And I'm still upset because I never got credit, you know. And I saw him not
Why
too
they don't be giving you your
I
credit,
don't
Gertha
know.
Mae?
And
Goddamn.
you know, I saw him not too long ago. We were doing Bikram Yogam here in LA. And he looked at me and pretended he didn't know me with his little musty self. He was musty as a goat too. Who comes to Bikram Yogam and don't put on any deodorant?
That's just not civilized.
It ain't civil. When I say musty as a goat, smell like 3 bulls loose in an onion patch.
You know, that concludes our interview for today on Hey Luenell, the YouTube and Instagram show. We would like you to reach out to us at Luenell on Instagram at LUENELL. Gertha Mae, do you have an Instagram, though?
I don't, but my niece, she kind of carries on and put me on her page, and her name is comedian Shea Suga.
Oh, yes. SHEASUGA.
Yes.
Shea Suga. Comedian Shea Suga. We can get a message to Sister Valentine if you're trying to reach her. We want to thank you for coming. I keep calling you sister, but not like sister in church. Sister, I feel close to you. You know, I feel a kinship.
All right. Well, I'll take that, honey. But you know that I'm older than you, baby.
Well, yes. Yes, ma'am.
And I can teach you some things.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you for
I
coming.
love your lip gloss.
Thank you. Thank you. Makes the boys want to...
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can teach you some points on that.
Okay, thank you. I need some pointers.
Luenell, 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 Luenell.